Woohoo! Disney just announced they're making more Star Wars movies. Woohoo! So excited! I can never get bored of watching Star Wars movies. They're brilliant. They're fantastic. Woohoo! Yay! There's a new Star Wars movie. Hello YouTube, Ash here. Welcome to today's episode of Special Talks. On today's episode we will be talking about Solo, a Star Wars story. Filming and making of Solo itself has been messy for Disney. They had the original directors Phil Lord and Chris Miller fired for unknown reasons, and then they got Academy Award director Ron Howard to try and save the film because it had to come out. Did he save it? Let's get into it. So Solo stars Alden Ehrenreich, Woody Harrelson, Emilia Clarke, Donald Glover, and Chewie. I can't say his name, I'm not even going to try. So the plot revolves around the early years of Han Solo. We see how he became Han Solo, how he met Chewie, getting the Millennium Falcon, becoming friends with Lando, becoming a smuggler, getting in the whole criminal life, and that. Let's touch on the characters. I think Emilia Clarke and Woody Harrelson did good for their parts. Emilia as Han's love interest and a complicated character. Woody as his mentor and the guy who introduces him into smuggling and all the criminal underworld. And then there's Lando, as I mentioned, played by Donald Glover. He does an excellent performance. You can actually believe it's the old Lando from Empire and Return of the Jedi. The way he delivers certain lines and moves, it reminds you really a lot of Billy D. Williams. And heads up to it, that was a brilliant job. Now let's get to Han. Now, as you know, there's been a number of chatter on the internet about how bad his performance was, that they had to get an acting coach in. To be honest, his performance isn't bad, it's just not Han Solo. Now I know you don't want to fully imitate Harrison Ford, but in a film called Solo, you want Han Solo to be in it. So his looks, okay, you can forgive him because obviously no one's going to look like Harrison Ford unless it's CGI. But even his feel and movement just don't feel like Harrison Ford. And then his delivery. He delivers some of Han's signature lines, and they just fall flat. There's no, it's not Han Solo. I'm sorry, that was the main focus of the film. And if you don't have the character playing Han Solo sound like Han Solo, it's gonna fall flat. So let's get to the flaws of the film as a whole. The main thing is there's no real villain. There is Paul Bettany as Dryden Voss, who's sort of like a criminal underworld leader, and he gives Han and his crew the mission. But he's not in the film that much, and he's a bit menacing, but it's not enough to carry a whole film. It's sort of like a reminder of the Marvel films, the earlier ones, that don't really have a good villain. This is the same. Also, as a film in general, it's quite boring and forgetful. There are one or two good action set pieces, but you don't even remember them when you're walking out the cinema. Even the prequels, now this is going to be controversial, had memorable moments. You had, in the first one, you had Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan versus Darth Maul. In the second, you had Yoda versus Dooku. In the third one, Anakin versus Obi-Wan, the whole finale, and Darth Vader becoming Darth Vader. This one has nothing. You go out of the film and you say, alright, that was good. What was the meaning? What was the memorable thing? I can't remember anything, It's that way. Okay, there is fan service, about the Millennium Falcon and meeting Chewie, but that's not enough. It's not really emotional that much, the meetings and all that. And that's why, it's quite forgettable. Let's get to the rating. I will give Solo, a Star Wars story, a 2.5 out of 5. Sorry to say, I truly believe that this film shouldn't have been made. It's the origin story of a great character, however his origins have been displayed as boring. There's a few exciting bits in the film, but not enough to carry a whole movie. Okay, there's one good character that makes a cameo, but the cameo, because you always research cameos after you see them, you find out that it's also not really relevant. And unless it is to spin off more Han Solo movies, which I don't think there will be in the future. Let me know in the comments what did you think of this video, and if you've seen Solo, please hit me back, and if you agree with me or not, let's have a good talk about it. Also, are you getting fed up with Star Wars now? Is one film a year kinda too much? Or are you still enjoying them? I'm still going to watch them in the cinema, but this was the first one I haven't seen at midnight. And if you want to see more of my videos, please hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you know when my new videos are up. I do 2 videos a week, and please get in touch. I have Twitter, Instagram, Facebooks and all those stuff. Come say hi, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!